Dorit Kemsley just turned 50, and she did it in Paris. Eiffel Tower photos, a bouquet of flowers, dinner at Giraffe, Bastille Day fireworks, and a caption that read like a woman genuinely stepping into a new chapter. She wrote, celebrating this milestone with a full heart, deep gratitude, and so much excitement for what's ahead. So much to be proud of, so much to celebrate, and I truly believe the best is yet to come. Erica Jane commented on the post. Boz called her bestie. It was, on the surface, a beautiful moment. But that exact same day, July 14th, PK Kemsley filed court documents that told a very different story about what was happening back home. So let's talk about the update, the friendships, and the timing nobody can ignore. Let's get into it. Start with the post itself, because it's genuinely lovely. Dorit shared photos from Paris, clutching flowers in front of the Eiffel Tower, dining with scenic views, laughing with friends, and taking in the city's Bastille Day celebration. And her caption wasn't performative, it read like someone who's been through the ringer and is trying to find her footing. So much to be proud of, so much to celebrate, and I truly believe the best is yet to come. After the year she's had a public divorce, court filings dissecting her spending, a foreclosure clock that's been ticking since spring, you can understand why turning 50 in Paris felt like a reset. The most emotional part wasn't the main post though. It was her Instagram story tribute to her longtime friend Javier Gomez, who she's known for over 2 decades. She wrote, 20 plus years of friendship, and somehow the love, laughter, trust, and memories grow richer with time. You've stood beside me through life's highest highs and its hardest moments, always knowing when to hold my hand, lift me up, make me laugh, and remind me of exactly who I am. That kind of friendship is rare, and I will never take it for granted. And honestly, that's the tell. When someone's marriage collapses and half the internet is dissecting their finances, the people who remind you of exactly who you are become everything. That tribute reads like gratitude from someone who nearly lost herself. Now here's the detail I think is genuinely newsworthy. Erica Jane commented on the post. She wrote, "Happy birthday, Dorit. Sending you lots of hugs and kisses. Have fun." And for anyone who's been following this feud, that's significant. Remember, Erica told Access Hollywood in March that she and Dorit Don't Speak Nothing got resolved. And I said, it wouldn't. She said on W Double that the friendship was no longer functioning. Then in May, Dorit said she hoped to reconcile. Then she revealed they'd exchanged texts that were as warm as it always was. And now, Erica is publicly wishing her happy birthday on Instagram. That's a real visible thaw playing out in a comment section. Boz went even further, writing, "This is the turn of a beautiful next chapter. You're wiser, better, sharper, smarter, wittier, and more beautifuler. Happy birthday, bestie." So Dorit's core support system, Boz, Erica, Javi showed up for her. She also gave a dating update recently. On Watch What Happens Live on June 3rd, she told Andy she's not yet dating anyone, but she's open. Her words, "I'm very open, so if anybody that's interesting and cute, yes, maybe down the line," which tracks with what she told E! News in June, that dating feels imminent after spending the last couple of years, in her words, mothering really hard. But here's the part Bravo's write-up doesn't mention. On July 14th, the exact day of that birthday post, PK Kemsley went to court. According to documents obtained by TMZ, he asked a judge to give him sole control over the sale of their Encino home and revealed he'd paid $300,000 of his own money to cover the mortgage arrears and stop the foreclosure auction, which had been scheduled for that very day. He also told the court that Dorit had left for an extended trip to Europe, leaving their 2 kids with her parents. So one story is a woman toasting her 50th with gratitude and hope. The other is her ex-husband writing a $300,000 check to keep the auction from happening while she's abroad. Both happened on July 14th. And look, I'm not going to pretend to know which version is fairer. Dorit is 50. That's a milestone. She spent 2 brutal years getting publicly dismantled, and if anyone's earned a birthday trip, arguably she has. PK's filing is also his account in a contentious divorce from a man with every incentive to frame things a certain way. But you can't tell this story honestly without both halves, because the best is yet to come is a beautiful sentiment, and it's a lot harder to believe when the house your kids live in went to the brink of auction on the same day you posted it. Is Dorit entitled to her her Paris birthday? Or was the timing indefensible? Pop off in the comments, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!